This is Mark Goldberg from Mark Vlogs Watches, and I'm wearing my Jackie O sunglasses. Anyway, this is just a quick video today that we're going to do about the Rolex GMT Batman bezel and how it plays in different lights. But first, quick whist watch check. I am in fact wearing the Batman in question, so let me turn this camera around and we'll get to business. Okay, so here we are, and really the point of this video is to show you this brilliant blue bezel. It is, I'll throw in a real close-up that I took earlier, and the blue sort of starts midway at the bottom of that 8, and same as the 6. And it's almost invisible. I mean, with the naked eye, it's really hard to see where the black stops and the blue starts. But the point of this thing is that this bezel changes in lots of different lights. So here we are in natural sunlight. I've got the sun kind of behind me, but look how as I turn, the blue changes. That's not the camera, guys. That's the same thing with the naked eye. So right now with the sun from behind me, it's a brilliant blue. And it's just gorgeous. It's so notable. But it looks a whole lot brighter in sunlight than it does in artificial light. So let me change up the camera angle and we'll come at this again from a slightly different location. The lilac tree kind of gone into the bush, but there's still plenty of natural light here. The ceramic bezels on Rolex are kind of hard to film because they're really shiny. And also there's no anti-reflective coating on the crystal, as you can see here, so you got to catch it at just the right angle. Does anybody know why Rolex doesn't do anti-reflective coating, at least on the inside of the crystals? Somebody tell me about that in the comments, please. But anyway, look how beautiful this is. All right, I'm going to move again, and we will, in fact, here it actually looks deeper. That color looks deeper. In the previous segment it looked brighter. Here it looks deeper. But let's move again and take a look at the changing tone of the blue in various lights. Now here I'm out in the open and the sun just got really strong right behind me. So here's another look at this thing. Forget the sapphire. What we're really trying to focus on is the bezel. As I spin around and the light hits it from different angles, you will see the changing quality of that blue. But regardless of the strength or tone of it, it's still extremely noticeable because we're in natural sunlight. Indoors at night, it just looks like the black one. You can't see it at all. All right, let's move again. The LumiBrite has really gotten a good dose of UV and is brightly UVing away, or LumiBriting away. And you can see that depending on the angle, that blue indoors with just natural light coming in through the windows. There's fluorescent lighting in this building, but it's not turned on. Depending on the angle, that blue kind of merges into the black. You could still tell it's blue, particularly if we get near the light coming in from the window. Then it's definitely heavily blue, and in fact, it really looks good here. The interesting thing is, I first saw this watch in person in the wild on the wrist of a guy named Blue, Blue Drew, my friend in Thailand, and shout out Blue. But when I handled it, God, it looks gorgeous right now. But when I handled it, it was in the evening time in a low light, classy restaurant environment, and boy, I couldn't make out the blue at all until I turned on my flashlight. And as we move away from that window, you'll see that blue begins to merge a little bit into the black, but still looks good. All right, let me get into slightly lower light conditions and we'll take another look. Well, this has actually been a little bit of a learning experience for me. We're in the garage, guys, but I do have some windows in this garage, so there's natural light coming in. I would have said before starting to film this video that in lower light conditions like this, where there's just some natural sunlight coming in through the windows, I would have said that the blue merges into the black, which it definitely does in the evening, but so far I can still make it out, although it is a lot less brilliant in this kind of a light condition. but you sure can still see it. Well, now we're getting into an area where you see what I'm talking about, because the blue is kind of running through the 14, 15, 16, 17 now, but it's kind of disappeared from the 6 through the 11. And as I move deeper into the shadow, let's see how that changes. Oh yeah. As we move, now it's kind of gone. And you see the effect that just happened. That's the same thing that you're going to see with the naked eye. So finally, what you're seeing right here is more or less what this watch is going to look like. Let me get a little deeper into the shadow there. You're seeing now what the watch is going to look like in evening conditions. Basically, you stop having a Batman and you have the black on black on black instead of the black and blue. All right, let's finish this up outside, but here you get a look at this watch in lower light conditions and imagine what it would be in the evening. In the evening, you don't really have a Batman. It becomes very stealthy. To sum up, this is a watch that is definitely noticeable in natural sunlight, natural daylight. Through late afternoon, it's still going to show itself off during natural light conditions, but as you move into very late afternoon or early evening and artificial lighting, this watch becomes so stealthy that if you're flashy, that's the time you want to wear it, and if you're not flashy, well then you need something different to wear in the evening if you want to impress people. Maybe that's when you wear your Breitling. Okay guys, well listen, hope that you liked the ever-changing faces of the Batman. Do me a favor and please squish the little like button and subscribe to my videos so that we can do this again. Take care guys.